time. But I want to give you a chance. I will pay the debt in your place. But I want your daughter in return.
I prefer slavery 100 times over.
Think about it, old man. Slavery for you and your entire family.
Get out.
Let's see how proud you are when you are cleaning Ethan's floor with your tongue.
Get out. I wish I found a trouble. We'll have to find someone else. My father is a very important man, you know. If you could arrange for their humble son to perform great acts of finding people to listen, I'd be very important. I'm sure the king will be just in his judgment and allow your father the time he needs to pay back his debt. There's no need to worry. After the king has expressed his judgment, I will help Judah's family pay their debt. I will marry her. Now, surely you must have friends who can help.
Of course. We will contact whoever is necessary. Understand, my son, that if, as I said, if things do not turn out as we would hope for Judith and her family, according to the law, debtors will only have to serve 7 years.
7 years?
7 years. For those to whom they are in debt, and then they shall go free.
You're not suggesting this will happen.
I leave it to the prophets to foretell the future. I can only say what is happening today. And today my son must prepare himself for the most important moment in his life, his first sacrifice of the one true God in Jerusalem. Jeremiah. Look carefully, Jeremiah. What do you see?
I see nothing.
What did it see?
It's ready to sprout.
You have seen well, and this tree is in a hurry to sprout. So God is in a hurry to carry out his word. It's time for you to speak. Stand and tell them everything as I command.
Who are you?
It's time, Jeremiah.
No. Leave me be.
It is time. We will remain in the city until tomorrow in the temple. Today it is Ephraim's turn. Tomorrow it will be yours. But I want you to observe today's sacrifice so that tomorrow you'll be more prepared.
Are you going to tell us now, my lord, what great people we will serve?
All I can say is there will be people of consequence.
Going to hear the king's judgment. We'll make sure everything goes well for Judith and her family.
I'll be waiting for you in the temple. My son, it's very important to me that you should be properly prepared to offer the sacrifice tomorrow. Please don't be late.
I understand, Father.
Farewell, Ephraim. You will need it.
I'll come with you. God knows any protection. Don't worry, my lord, we'll be back in time.
This is a time of great prosperity for our people. A prosperity that comes as a consequence of the trust between those engaged in any transaction. A simple trust that what is borrowed will be replaced when that trust is violated. the prosperity of our people is threatened. He who violates that trust must be punished. It is our judgment that Eliakim, in refusing to pay debt, should surrender his property and rights, and both Eliakim and his family will henceforth serve and be subject to the command of Caesar.
What is it, darling? Yay!
But the turn's off.
Okay, I want to see it.
You have to open it.
Be no more fitting location than this for the premiere of Our Planet. Directly behind me, behind this enormous screen, is a statue of Charles Darwin, whose astonishing understanding of the natural world led to what has been called the greatest idea in human history, the theory of evolution by natural selection. Darwin revealed that all species have evolved over time to best exploit the conditions in which they live. He further realized that these conditions are not simply those of geography and climate, but also their relationship to other lives that live alongside. From the delicate codependencies of bees and orchids to the dramatic connection between cheetah and gazelle, all life on Earth is both product and contributor to its place in space and time. This complex web of life, of which we are a part, has been millennia in the making. Whilst Darwin's insights explain how this web came about, over 200 years later, we are still only beginning to understand its interconnections and which of these connections are the most vital. Yet we do know for certain is that these connections can break. From the dinosaurs to my right, to other spectacular fossils on my left, we have all tonight been within touching distance of astonishing fragments of ecosystems long gone. As far as we know, there have been 5 major extinction events on our planet. Events caused by changes so severe that many species simply can't adapt and, as such, die out. Right now, we are in the midst of the Earth's 6th mass extinction. One every bit as profound and far-reaching as that which wiped out the dinosaurs. It's almost impossible to grasp as we go about our lives that the rest of life on Earth is experiencing destruction on the scale of that wrought by a colossal asteroid collision. But consider these facts. 96% of the mass of mammals on our planet today are us and the livestock that we've domesticated. Only 4% is everything else, from elephants to badgers, tigers to bats. 70% of all birds are now domesticated poultry, mostly chickens. Nature once determined how we survive. Now we determine how nature survives. One of the things Darwin's work has taught us is that we break nature's connections at our peril. Yet, break them we do at ever greater speed. The impacts of our growing population and our consumption now directly threaten our own future. That magnificent creature up there, whose skeleton hangs up there above us, the blue whale, can give us inspiration. Just 30 years ago, most whale species, including the blue whale, were heading towards extinction. A public outcry led to a global agreement to protect whales, and now most populations are recovering. We've subsequently learned how important whales are to the entire ocean system, including the fish that we eat. So saving these majestic creatures actually benefits us as well. What we did to save the whales, we must now do for all nature. And that is a communications challenge as much as it is a scientific one. The 8-part Our Planet series aims to reach 1 billion people around the world. It celebrates the species and habitats that still remain and reveals what must be protected to ensure both people and nature thrive. I've always believed that few people will protect the natural world if they don't first love and understand it. Many sequences in the Our Planet series reveal nature at its most fascinating and delightful. Others prove that good things do indeed come to those who wait, often for a very long time, as the many talented cameramen and women who've recorded all kinds of wonders for us know only too well. But what really makes Our Planet stand out is the clear, driving story that runs through the entire species, the entire series, and the wider communications project. The natural world is not just nice to have. It fundamentally matters to each and every one of us. This has been a true labour of love for hundreds of filmmakers, cinematographers, conservationists, editors, musicians, production and teams, all of whom have brought their best work to this most important story that there is. A story that could not be more universal or more timely. The ability to tell that story in almost every country on earth at the same time via Netflix brings the possibility of an unprecedented global understanding of the one.
What is it? Do you speak English? Do you speak English? Try again.
حاول مرة أخي. لا يهم. كنا في سلام يا حبيبي.
In the name of the beloved, mighty, victorious presence of Almighty God, I am in need. My very own beloved, holy Christ self, and holy Christ selves of all mankind. By and through the magnetic power of the immortal, victorious, threefold flame of love, wisdom, and power anchored within my heart, I invoke the golden flame of illumination from the heart of God and the great central sun, and the seven solar logoi, from beloved Alpha and Omega, and Helios and Vesta, from beloved Lord Lonzo and Confucius and the Brotherhood of the Royal Teton, from beloved Sanat Kumara, Gautama Buddha, Lord Maitreya, Jesus and Kukumi, and the Brothers of the Golden Robe in Kashmir, from beloved Devasvata, the great divine director, Himalaya and all who serve in the retreat of the Blue Lotus, from beloved God and Goddess Meru, Casimir, Poseidon, and all who serve in the Temple of Illumination, from beloved mighty Cosmos, beloved mighty Elohim, Apollo, and Lumina, beloved Archangel Jophiel and Christine, beloved Manello, the entire spirit of the great white brotherhood and the world mother, elemental light, fire, air, water, and earth, lays forth the light of cosmic Christ illumination throughout my four lower bodies, the earth, the elementals, and all light-bearers of the world, to rend the veil of ignorance and establish the I am law of light, to the mercury diamond shining mind of God, consciously expanded right now with full power, through this my decree. Living Christ within and round me, blazing illumination's flame, why its abundance now surround me, God's dominion ever reign. Crown my brow with golden radiance from the wisdom of thy light. Crown my doings with the evidence of illumination's Christed might. I am the golden flame of illumination blazing clear, from the heart of blessed Lonzo in the royal Teton here. Blaze, oh blaze thy shining radiance through my inner being now. Shed to light upon my pathway by a beam from wisdom's brow. Light expand out to encircle every nook upon our globe. Come bring every man your blessing, brothers of the golden robe. Living Christ now all about me, blaze with all thy wisdom's power. Guide to place and wonders about me, expand them in me every hour. Crown my heart and mind with fire, kindle on my altars bright. Let a halo of thy wisdom honor every child of light. Hail, thou holy royal Teton, brothers of the wisdom ray. Intensify thy golden radiance, let the sun of light display. Come, Apollo, Lumina, give wisdom to perceive the perfect pattern for each life its way and means to be. Lest Jophiel, Archangel, be set forth on wisdom's page. He leadeth that will usher in the coming golden age. Living Christ within and around me, let illumination's reign. Why the wonders that surround me, God's dominion never reign. Crown my brow with golden radiance from the wisdom of thy light. Crown my doings with the evidence of illumination's Christed light. I am the golden flame of illumination blazing clear. From the heart of blessed Lonzo in the royal Teton here. Blaze, oh blaze thy shining radiance through my inner being now. Shed to light upon my pathway by a beam from wisdom's brow. Light expand up to encircle every nook upon my love. Come bring every man your blessing, brothers of the golden robe. Living right now all about me, blaze with all thy wisdom's power. Light you blazing none can bow me, commanding me every hour. Down my heart and mind with fire, kindle on my altar bright. Let a halo of thy wisdom honor every child of light. Hail, holy royal Teton, mothers of the wisdom ray. Intensify thy golden radiance, let the sun with light will play. Come with hollow lumina, give wisdom to perceive a perfect pattern for each life its way and means to lead. Let Jophiel, Archangel, be set forth on wisdom's fame. We lead it back will usher in the coming golden age. We invest in living, rapid, days, illumination, flame. Waters abundance, now surrounding, God, dominion, ever reign. Come on out with golden visions from the wisdom of thy light. Come my doings with the evidence of the nations, trust in might. I am the golden flame of the nation in here. Come the heart of blessed one, knowing the royalty down here. Take away the shining radiance to my inner being now. Shed your light upon my pathway by your deep and wisdom God. Light expand out to encircle every look upon the world. Come bring every man your blessing, burdens of the golden road. Let me rest now all I got in this with all thy wisdom found. Sacrificing none and done me coming in the area. Come on, iron, mighty fire, kindle on my altar bright. Let I hear the Lord thy wisdom, honor every child of light. Hail our holy royalty, come brothers of the wisdom ring. And in the twilight golden radiance at the sun of vital flame. Come the follow me, and now you're with the university. A very pattern, always out its way and used to be. Let's go be a light in the ways of both and wisdom fame. We need that will usher in the coming golden age. We invest in living, rapid, days, illumination, flame. Waters abundance, now surrounding, God, dominion, ever reign. Come my out with golden visions from the wisdom of thy light. Come my doings with the evidence of the nations, trust in might. I am the golden flame of the nation in here. Come the heart of blessed one, knowing the royalty down here. Take away your shining radiance to my inner being now. Shed your light upon my pathway by your deep and wisdom God. Light expand out to encircle every nook upon our soul. Come bring every man your blessing, burdens of the golden road. Let me rest now all about me, live with all thy wisdom found. Sacrificing none and done me, coming in me every hour. Come on, iron, mighty fire, kindle on my altar bright. Let I hear the Lord thy wisdom, honor every child of light. Hail our holy royalty, come brothers of the wisdom ring. And in the twilight golden radiance of the sun of vital flame. Come the follow you and now you're with the university. My perfect pattern, warriors, light is way and used to be. Let's go see all in the ways of hope and wisdom fame. We need it that will usher in the coming golden age. We invest in living, rapid, days, illumination, flame. Waters abundance, now surrounding, God, dominion, ever reign. Come around with golden visions from the wisdom of thy light. Come my doings with the evidence of the nations, trust in might. I am the golden flame of the nation in here. Come the heart of blessed one, knowing the royalty down here. Take away the shining radiance to my inner being now. Shed your light upon my pathway by your deep and wisdom God. Light expand out to encircle every nook upon our soul. Come bring every man your blessing, burdens of the golden road. Let me rest now all about me, live with all thy wisdom found. Sacrificing none and done me, coming in the area. Come my iron, mighty fire, kindle on my altar bright. Let I hear the Lord thy wisdom, honor every child of light. Hail our holy royalty, come brothers of the wisdom ring. And in the twilight golden radiance of the sun of vital flame. Come the follow you and now you're with the university. A perfect pattern, always light is way and used to be. Let's go be a light in the ways of both and wisdom fame. We need that will usher in the coming golden age. We invest in living, rapid, days, illumination, flame. Waters abundance, now surrounding, God, dominion, ever reign. Come my out with golden visions from the wisdom of thy light. Come my doings with the evidence of the nations, trust in might. I am the golden flame of the nation in here. I'm the heart of blessed one, knowing the royalty down here. Take away your shining radiance to my inner being now. Shed your light upon my pathway by your deep and wisdom God. Light expand out to encircle every nook upon our soul. Come bring every man your blessing, burdens of the golden road. Let me rest now all about me, live with all thy wisdom found. Sacrificing none and done me, coming in me every hour. Come on, iron, mighty fire, kindle on my altar bright. Let I hear the Lord thy wisdom, honor every child of light. Hail our holy royalty, come brothers of the wisdom ring. And in the twilight golden radiance of the sun of vital flame. Come the follow you and now you're with the university. A perfect pattern, warriors, light is way and used to be. Let's go be a light in the ways of hope and wisdom fame. We need it that will usher in the coming golden age. We invest in living, rapid, days, illumination, flame. Waters abundance, now surrounding, God, dominion, ever reign. Come out with golden radiance from the wisdom of thy light. Come my doings with the evidence of the nations, trust in might. I am the golden flame of the nation in here. I'm the heart of blessed one, knowing the royalty down here. Take away your shining radiance to my inner being now. Shed your light upon my pathway by your deep and wisdom God. Light expand out to encircle every nook upon our soul. Come bring every man your blessing, burdens of the golden road. Let me rest now all about me, live with all thy wisdom found. Sacrificing none and done me, coming in me every hour. Come my iron, mighty fire, kindle on my altar bright. Let I hear the Lord thy wisdom, honor every child of light. Hail our holy royalty, come brothers of the wisdom ring. And in the twilight golden radiance all thy wisdom found. Back to face and man and God, make heaven in the area. Down my heart and mind of fire, kindle on thy altar bright. Let thy halo of thy wisdom honor every child of light. Hail our holy royalty, come runners of the wisdom ray, and amplify thy golden radiance at the sun of thy rosary. Come, our follow, illuminate your wisdom university, of every pattern, glory, cloud, its way, and you to lead. Let's go be our angel, here to program wisdom fame. Lead it out of usher in the coming golden age. Making Christ within and around me, days illumination flame. Why the abundance now surround me, God dominion never reign. Come out out with golden maidens from the wisdom of thy light. Now my lyrics with the evidence of the nation's resting night. I am the golden flame of the amazing blazing here. I'm the heart of blessed love, knowing the royalty down here. They will lay the shining radiance through my inner being now. Shed through light upon my pathway by a beam of wisdom brown. Light expand out to encircle every nook upon our globe. Come bring every man your blessing, brothers of the golden road. Naming Christ now all about me, laid with all thy wisdom found. Back to facing man and down, make heaven in the area. Down my heart and mind of fire, kindle on thy altar bright. Let thy halo of thy wisdom honor every child of light. Hail our holy royalty, come runners of the wisdom ray, and amplify thy golden radiance at the sun of thy rose way. Come, our follow, illuminate your wisdom university, of every pattern, glory, cloud, its way, and you to lead. Let's go be our angel, here to program wisdom fame. Lead it, that will usher in the coming golden age. And in full faith I come to accept this manifest. And in full faith I come to accept this manifest. And in full faith I come to accept this manifest. Right here and now, with full power, eternally sustain all power of the earth, ever expanding in world and full, with all our holy ascended life and free. Beloved I am, beloved I am, beloved I am. In the name of Almighty God, I stand forth to challenge the night, to raise up the light, to focus the consciousness of Gautama Buddha. And I am the thousand-petaled lotus flame, and I come to bear it in his name. I stand in light this hour, and I stand with the scepter of Christ's power, to challenge the darkness, to bring forth the light, to ensoul from starry heights the consciousness of angels, masters, Elohim, sun centers, and a law of light that is the I am presence of each one. I claim the victory in God's name. I claim the light of solar flame. I claim the light. I am the light. I am victory. I am victory. I am victory. For the divine mother and the divine man-child, and for the raising up of the crown of light, and the 12 starry focal points that rejoice to see the salvation of our God. Right within my crown, right within the center of the sun, of Alpha, it is done.
Angel Uriel tonight, who is the most awesome and beautiful archangel. And I don't want to say too much until a few of you start joining me, because he is so special. So while we wait, I'll just read one of the feedbacks I had from last week, which, oh, hello, Barbie, hello, Alicia, nice to see you. So, oh, hello,